This is today's MAP mini session, Make Anything Possible session. And it's a healing session for all of us. So with the things that have been going on over the past couple of days, there are people who are experiencing stress. There are people who are experiencing anger and fear and all sorts of extreme emotions that are going on. And I like to encourage people when they are in these extreme states to settle back into themselves and to breathe and to feel like they're safe and they're supported and feel love and gratitude and all those positive things rather than being agitated and upset. Because when I'm agitated and upset, it's actually bad for my health. My brain doesn't think very well. All sorts of things go sideways. They don't go very well when I am in that upset, agitated state. So I just like to encourage people to be able to, when I'm in that kind of state, to be able to settle back down and feel like I'm safe and supported and loved, and ability to adapt and change and shift. To be able to take whatever state I am in that maybe isn't the way I want it to be and able to choose to shift it to one where I feel better, the one where I feel more empowered, the one where I feel more love and I feel safe and able to be calm and peaceful. I think there are some people who are struggling to be able to get out of that agitated state. And so one of the things I included today is, in addition to love, safety, and support, I included adaptability. And as I looked at what I wanted to work on for MAP, I decided to work on association and dissociation. And I don't think I've done this on a MAP mini before. So thinking about this state where I'm all upset and I kind of become a little bit disintegrated. Not just centered and balanced myself, but just scattered. So if you or anyone you know is in that place of being scattered and not able to get back into settling in and being yourself and feeling loved and safe and supported, feel like you're connected to the people around you, got the community feeling, because that's what has us feel like safe and able to heal and be healthy and happy and all of those things that we so want. So to be able to get back to that place of peacefulness and calm and safety, no matter what it is that's going on in the world. So I'm going to do the association and dissociation process here in MAP. And yes, there are blocks to the treatment. There are people who are in this agitated state and not able to get themselves out of it back into feeling more like themselves. So superconscious, please copy the memories into a safe space and diagnose the safest way to find what's blocking the treatment and communication process. Once solved, let the copy dissolve, and please treat the original memories, the barriers associated with it, and do a massive change history and anything and everything on any associated traumas. And what comes up about that is anything that happens in current life that sets off a reaction that triggers me, it's not just about the current situation. The extremeness of the reaction comes from the old events that got set off. Does that make sense to you? So if there are things from your past that have you get agitated and upset by things that are going on right now, are you allowing yourself to heal all of those things? So massive change history and everything works on all of that old stuff. Superconscious, please treat that. Okay, so superconscious, do the association and dissociation dissociation processes desired treatment so they can work together. Yes. Superconscious, can you treat and integrate the association and dissociation processes? No, it can't integrate them. Superconscious, please copy the memories into a safe space and diagnose the safest way to find what's blocking the treatment and communication process. Once solved, let the copy dissolve and please treat the original memories, the barriers associated with it, and do a massive change history and everything on any associated traumas. And, thinking about events in the past that may have caused this rupture of the wholeness of who you are. Anytime there's a situation that's out of your control and where you're experiencing trauma, this is something that can happen. It's an understandable, natural response to have that separate, to have the part of me that doesn't feel like I'm safe to be able to just leave or bury myself inside. In MAP, we talk about these parts that get separated off. So imagine that there's these parts of you that got separated off in events in the past. And that those parts that are isolated and separated off are part of what may be reacting to the current situation. So allowing those parts to come back in and to be integrated back into the wholeness of who you are. So just feeling like all of these parts just coming back in, allowing them to come back in. So superconscious, please treat the association and dissociation processes as parts and then integrate them together so they work as a team. There we go. Oh, so much better. And when appropriate, do a massive change history and everything after that. So I'm going to go back up to the beginning of this again. So do the association and dissociation process. I can't say that. Processes desired treatment so they can work together. Yes. Can you treat and integrate the association and dissociation processes? Yes. Superconscious, please treat the association and dissociation processes as parts and then integrate them together so they can work as a team. So allowing yourself to feel more whole and integrated as yourself. So you can release the stresses and the pressures and the dangers and the stresses and all the stuff that feels like maybe it might not be safe. Allowing all those to go away so that you can be whole inside yourself. And whatever the situation in the world is, if you're able to be balanced and whole and calm inside yourself, you're going to respond much better to whatever it is that happens out there. So please treat the association and dissociation processes as parts and then integrate them together so they can work as a team. So much better. So does this give us all more adaptability, more flexibility? Yes, yay! So that's the MAP Mini for today. If you want any healing or any support for yourself or for your business, and this is something that, struck a chord for you, then reach out. We can find time to talk. I have a big fall fire, a fire sale, a big special going on right now. So you can see information about that in my profile. I suppose I'll put a link to it, in the comments as well. And take care of yourself. When you get agitated or upset, bring yourself back in to your center. Be calm. Back to being yourself. Change happens one action at a time. Every little part that you bring back makes you more whole, more able to respond in a balanced way to what life offers you. All right, thank you. Next week is going to be the next MAP Mini, and then the week after that, we will have the tune-in. All right, thanks.